Okay, so Stranger Things, they just released this, no, Netflix anyway. They released this, yesterday, first 5 minutes of season 5. I watched this last night. However, I don't think I can, I don't think I can fully watch it for the video because I'm more likely I'll probably get copyrighted more like, but we can see, basically, it's like the first 5 minutes of season 5. They're really good. Um, spoiler, by the way. It basically like dives into like how Will got the way when Joyce and Hopper when they found him in season 1, how he had a thing in his mouth. It basically shows how he got that. But so far it looks good. The trailer looks really good. I will say there is an issue. There's a couple things. First of all, I don't think it's de aging on Will, of course. Um yeah. So I was gonna try to. It's like this. It looks weird. Apparently, what they didn't do the aging on Noah Schnapp, who plays Will. They got a kid who was kind of like Noah's height in season 1, and then they like CGI'd his Noah's. Oh, they tried to CGI Noah's face onto him, and so it looks a bit weird. It looks a bit weird. But like, so yeah, this one looks a little weird. Honestly, it's not Will, obviously. So I mean, you can tell they tried, like they tried, but it just looks weird. It looks really weird. So here's a better picture. Yeah, you can tell they tried, but I think what it is just the face is just way. This part is just way too big. I feel like that, but I think with the kid they used for his face, um, kid they used. Here we go. So here's a little yeah. That's over here. Its face looks a bit weird, but like it's a few minutes, only a few minutes, of course. But it's just Will fucking shooting the devil with a fucking gun, which is pretty fucking badass. So here's a couple of clips. This clip right here is pretty cool. Fucking shoots a devil boy in the fucking face with a gun. Bam, that was pretty cool. So shoots the devil boy in the face with a gun. Tries to get away. He gets into a tree. But he leaps over a tree, but then he has. It's like right here. It looks a bit weird. But you also know you probably won't see it that much though. So it's just a flashback, and then he jumps up from a fucking. He jumps to the other tree, but he falls down. He gets carried away. I don't know what building this is though. I don't know what building this is. If it's the same building we saw in season 1, I'm not sure. Okay, so I just looked up. It was from the library they got him. I was gonna tell AI shit. So it's from the library. I would be honest. I don't really trust the stupid AI shit, but they found him in the library. So and this looks like the library. So basically, just shows like how they found him, which is pretty cool. So it shows like it turns out it was actually the Demogorgon, basically taking orders from Vecna right here. It's really cool. You see the Demogorgon and Vecna for the first time. Then I guess CG looks a bit weird, but since only the first 5 minutes, I'm sure they'll probably end up like touching that up later on. I'm sure. And of course you have Vecna coming out here. So a lot of people say his his right arm looks weird, and I guess I can see that, but you could argue he was still like regenerating his health because it's so from season 1. So basically, Vecna puts him on the thing, and then he just sits there for a while, and then yeah, and he says at last we can begin. So and basically like the behind this too is how like what's feeding him into the Demogorgon, and what's feeding the Demogorgons too well because we see at the end of season 1 he throws up a slug, which turns out it was a baby Demogorgon in season 2. So and then it's really cool. It kind of makes sense. It was Vecna there because I don't think a Demogorgon would have done that. But it's like a lot of people say like CG looks a bit weird. But um, yeah. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool though. But you can see like why it was there. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't play it. I will put a link down below in the description above for you guys. If you guys want to watch it, you guys can. It is really good. It looks really good. I just that was from when Will he got kidnapped. So yep. Uh, and Geometry that yeah. Yeah, I do think this like CG looks a bit weird on him, but I'm sure that probably wasn't really on their mind back in season one. So, but it is really cool what you got. So and then it ends up with Will, basically with how Hopper and Joyce found Will in season one. So it's the first 5 minutes. I can't show you guys a clip of it, obviously, because of copyright, so it sucks. But I really curious as to how season five is going to be. I have a feeling. So from the trailer from this, it feels like what they're going to do because season two Will was yeah, the Mind Flayer in him. So he was like this kind of like spy for the Mind Flayer. He was able to tell the Demogorgons where everyone was, and he was able to like to control the Demogorgons in a way. Vecna is not the Mind Flayer, by the way. He is not the Mind Flayer. Vecna is he just has some power. He's on the Mind Flayer. He's a completely different person from Mind Flayer. So yeah. So yeah, Vecna's not the Mind Flayer. He's just linked to the Mind Flayer. So, but I'm really curious if we will see if we're gonna see the Mind Flayer. I'm really curious. So you see like as you see, like he meets the Mind Flayer, and then he gets like some powers from the Mind Flayer. So it'll be really interesting to see like what's all gonna happen, and I'm really curious as to if we'll fully see the actual Mind Flayer. I'm really curious, actually. Yeah, he's acting through the Mind Flayer to hide mind. Yeah, so he's acting through it. So yeah, um, so it'll be really interesting to see what's gonna happen in season five. I'm excited for it. Because I have a feeling what they're gonna do. I have a feeling Will he might be. I have a feeling Vecna might take Will's body and have Will. Like I think he's gonna have to. Vecna might have to try to have Will. Trick the others into thinking that Will is all good, kind of like what the Mind Flayer did with Billy in season three, where they thought Billy was all good, then he was like a psychopath. He's killing everyone. I have like they might do that with Will, but unfortunately, I think we're going to see Will die. Unfortunately, so I have like Will might die. Unfortunately, which sucks, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen in season five. First 5 minutes. It's really cool. This is the first 5 minutes, of course. It's really cool though, but not like for full 5 minutes. Maybe like a 4:28. Like people complain about, oh, shot 5 minutes. How dare you do this, Netflix? They can't put like the first 4 minutes 30 seconds or the first 4 minutes 28 seconds. They can't do that. Okay, they can't do that. Obviously, well, they could, but it would just be really weird title, honestly. Um, but yeah. Anyway, that's about it, and I will see you guys later.